Hi, hey, this is Greg coming to you from Glendale, California. I think this is video 56 for me, and this slightly adds to a previous video which you can watch if you like to better understand the idea. But basically I uploaded a video where I showed you for about 6 years now I've been living on milk. I drink about 2 gallons of skim milk a day, and it has been good for my health. For one thing, I lost a lot of weight. I'm 6'1", and I stay around 170 living this way, and I do very well on my annual physical. I think this might help people with different health problems or who want to lose weight. And people who already feel good, I think, would even feel better. But I've posted some videos. Living on milk so long, I got the idea of exercising with the milk containers. And I posted videos about grabbing them and lifting them and swinging them around with my arms. And then another thing I do, and then also putting them on the floor and slipping my big toe through the handle and exercising my feet. And then another thing I do, they have screw-on lids, and if you slip your fingernail into the gap between the lid and the container, you can kind of lift that way. And what I learned, it's kind of neat. I'll show you what I mean by the fingernail exercises, but there is a whole video about this. It's basically, there's a little gap right there between the lid and the container, and I would just slip my fingernails into that gap, and then I can kind of hold it and lift it. I guess you can see that you probably can't see that my fingernail is in there, or you probably can get a pretty good idea. You can't see perfectly, but what's been kind of cool about that is that not really even doing it that much, it's really strengthened my nails. In earlier years, for fun, I would try to let my nails grow, but they'd break off very quickly. But now they've grown real long, and they don't break. Well, they've grown longer than they ever grew in the past because they didn't break like they did in the past. So if you look, you can see now, actually my index there, this is my right hand, my index there did break, but you can see that the others are pretty long, and in the past, and that's due to those exercises for sure. My left hand is the same. That's kind of cool, because I always just felt like I always wondered, is it even possible to grow your fingernails long? Because mine were always breaking off. And I don't know, I think it's kind of cool to have the length, because it makes me feel like I could reach things that are a tad farther away, or sometimes I'm scratching off things, like scratching off gunk that's gotten on something, and I think it's probably, well, that I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you really need extra long fingernails for that, but it just makes me feel like I have a longer reach, like I'm a little more dexterous with my fingers because I have a longer reach. It feels like there could be more that I could do. And it also feels, well, I hope I never get in a physical fight, but it makes me feel like if I got in a fight, I guess my fingernails, it might be a tiny little advantage to have longer fingernails, but it makes you feel a little more self-confident, or confident that someone won't attack you because you have these longer fingernails. I mean, it's somewhat of a fantasy. Obviously, if someone's a better fighter than me, they'll probably beat me anyway. But it's a pretty cool thing to have longer nails. So that's it, and it's neat that it's a natural way to strengthen them. I didn't add any chemicals to them. I didn't have to go to a manicurist. I just did these exercises and they maintain pretty well. So check the other video. I believe I'll put a link to it in the explanation on this one, and if it is something that seems beneficial to you. Girls might do it for other reasons. I don't know. Girls do seem to grow their nails. I don't really know why. I'll have to think about that, or maybe some girl will tell me in the comments. But you might enjoy it, or you might enjoy knowing that it's a possibility. I really enjoy the exercises because they feel good to my hands to work out with the milk jug. It sort of gets rid of nervous energy for one thing, and it makes you feel a little more dexterous, like your hands are more dexterous or skillful, or you could do more with them, more precise things where you have to hold something. So check it all out. Thanks.